Academic line. Yes, please. Hello. Any questions, madam, sir? Because I don't have any PhD, but I unofficially guided 20 participants in my academic service. Any question, madam, sir? Shivo, Rajesh, Anuradha, madam, any questions related to the gender? Maybe all are academic line. Okay, you can share it in the tea break also. Once again, welcome to all. My simple question, why we need gender for you? Why we need this 5 days program for gender? Simple question. Why we need gender program? Anyone, please. Because we are all in the society. We are all sharing in family. Why we need gender? Yes, madam.
More awareness, get more sensitivity towards opposite gender.
Madam? Yes, madam, please repeat.
To get more respect.
Yeah.
To get more sensitivity, knowledge, respect towards third gender.
Okay, good. Very good, very good. Okay, you highlighted very important knowledge as a trainer. Yes, sir. Somebody said something. Yeah, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
I have a very different view also. Do we really need gender in current times when the gender is creating social categorization, certain types of imbalances? Okay. And my question could be, can we move towards more gender fair kind of a thing? Because it's a complete social construction.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. I agree. We'll share it.
Because reason being, the moment we talk about the gender, then certain roles, norms, these things come into the picture, and that also gives a background for a kind of a social inequality also, because we try to strive for equality in what terms, because biologically we are defined in a different way. When it comes into the social construction of the gender, that it demands different things. So sometimes even I see certain reservations also with using the term gender actually.
Yes. Good sharing.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, madam.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, madam.
Gender is everything, sir. We identify ourselves with gender.
Yeah. True, madam. Yes. Yes, please. Still 2 minutes for interaction. 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Saheli Chaudhary. I'm from Belda College, West Bengal. So, gender is important according to me.
Yes,
because we have to understand gender as an analytical framework.
Okay.
Which is considered as a basis of creating injustice in the society.
Yes.
And also expressing violence that can be systemic violence, structural violence, and cultural violence.
Okay, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Morning, sir.
It's an inspiration. Your ideas and questions, it's an inspiration for me to share my knowledge. Yes, madam.
Sir, myself, Anuradha, sir.
Yes, madam.
From Kerala. So I think it's because all of us here, not only in our society or around the world, do not share the same power or the same privileges or the possibilities or experiences or opportunities in an equal manner. So, so to level it up, I think we need to make gender studies.
Yes, madam.
And maybe because of it, why we say it is very important to learn about gender.
Yeah, good answer. Good point. Yes, anyone, please?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. We need male voice. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
Vinay.
This is Vinay, sir, from Belgaum district, Karnataka, sir.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
to understand each other and to respect both side decisions. We should give the power of decision to women.
Yeah.
And we should accept it if it is in a proper way or it is in a right decision. We should accept it.
Okay.
To gain that knowledge, we have some gender.
Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Vinay, I have a special request for you because I worked in Devdasi Education in your district, Belgaum. My first job. Earlier, I was the Government of India job. I resigned. I joined 85 batch officer. They posted me Athini. It's a border of Maharashtra and Karnataka. I know Maharashtra and Karnataka. After joining
Yes.
Institute Training Institute, I traveled almost all who are joining the participants. I visited in the Academic Training Institute. Throughout. Any questions, please? Any suggestions? Okay. It's a very important. Belgaum district is the learning point for me. I done MSW from Tata Institute of Social Science, Bombay. After completion of my education, I got 2-3 jobs. I resigned. I started my own volunteer organization. That's called Group for Urban and Rural Development. I established 1 or 2 years. Afterwards, hand over to my friends and I joined the Government of India. Again, I resigned. I joined the state government. And I reported to the Belgaum. It's a good experience. I will share my experience in Belgaum also. Again, all our teaching line, very important, academic line, all are knowledgeable persons. So it's very easy for me. Your experience and my experience all same board. Only maybe some view different social, different situation in the society. What are the imbalance? What is the role of the men and women? What are the norms in the society? Why inequality biologically, socially, economically? Why reservation? What is important of the analytical framework? Why we are creating the some violation and other situations in the society? How to prevent? What is the power and what is the opportunity? What level of women, men? So we have to give the respect of the decision. These are the highlights, morning highlights from the all my colleagues, dear friends. You are all teaching like once again. It's a Deepavali in Karnataka, and 3 days back we attended in the Deepavali. Maybe throughout India, and I wish you all Deepavali good wishes to all once again, friends. Welcome to I am sharing my field experience, theory and practical with my 35-year experience. I am sharing with you. Before, yes, madam. Okay. Before going to session, I have one question to share to you. What is gender? Simple question. What is gender? Anyone can answer. Before going to session, I am asking you, what is gender?
Sir, a biological distinction between human beings.
Okay, fine. Very good answer. Accepted, madam. Next, anyone, please?
Sir, it is a set of social expectations based on biological distinction between male and female.
A male and female. Oh, very good. If you appear UPSC exam, you will get 1 number, madam. Madam get biological half number. Okay. Maybe we are all studied in English grammar class, or maybe you can see any Oxford dictionary. Grammatical classification of sex, male and female. You are right. Both answer is right. So I'm giving 1 number for you. If you appear UPSC, if you attended, they will put a 1 UPSC or KPSC or any state examination. Even in the university level, when we are preparing the question paper, we have a 5 numbers or 10 numbers for the related to the gender. And this is the practical of 5 days. We are the practical gender. You are all implement agency, and you have a good contact, and you are without our graduation and double graduation, I cannot speak like this. So you are all are Guruji for me. When I studied in Tata Institute, Medha Patkar was the field super. I remember that also. So like that, in the field visit or something, you are in the teaching class, outside the class, inside the class, question and answer. So if you appear any bank exam or any UPSC, KPSC, central government or any state government, they will put 1 or 2 number, 3 number or 5 number. What is gender? Gender is the grammatical classification of sex, male and female, right? It was the old answer. According to Supreme Court judgment, again additional neutral gender. That is the additional answer. So if you put this neutral gender, male and female and neutral gender, you will get 2 number. What are the causes? Already shared, maybe biological, social, economical cause. That's another 2 number is there. So like that, in power distribution, they will put 1 number, you put your answer. If they're writing essay, right, they will ask the 5 number. Sometimes they will give group discussion in IT sector also. IT sector, they are covering sexual, what is sexual harassment? They will put the sexual harassment in the group discussion also. Sometimes. Yes, sir. Do you like to share anything? Okay. So, grammatical classification of sex, male and female. As a training institute, I sent a letter to the government of Karnataka, PWD. We need gender issue training, 50 officers, assistant engineer, assistant executive engineer. We got the reply very nicely. They nominated 50 assistant engineer, assistant executive engineer and chief engineers. 50 they nominated. There may be problem of the who is putting the file. Instead of gender, GND or gender, they put tender course for the tender issue for 5 days course. They nominated 50 officers. Again, all our participants, they came, their impression, tender. No, I requested gender. This is my letter. Maybe your nominated officer is confused. The typist also confused. Afterwards, sir, 5 days, it's not required. All engineering section. Again, after the 2nd day, 3rd day, they realize what we are doing, the construction in the public place, what we are doing, school, college, hospital, everything depend upon PWD. Power works, central or state power works. So instead of G and D, they put a tender. No tender. Tender, you can come other course. You attend the gender course. So like that, we interacted, and these are my small experience for in the earlier situation. Okay, welcome gender analytical framework and women empowerment. Why analytical framework related to the women empowerment? Because at present, I mean, maybe I don't know how many male officers are there. Sir, why only women? Why not men? Sometimes the question will rise. You are not raising, I'm raising with my experience. Of course, so many years, the power, already one of my colleagues highlighted power. We enjoyed the power. Who are not enjoyed the power, we have to give power. So female is the discriminated from the society. That's why we are at present environment, all laws, the government of India, state government, all state government, they changed and they implemented. In this angle, gender is very important in the society. In the 5 days package, whatever our course director planned, maybe gender budget already highlighted, and the gender issue highlighted by Dr. Indira, and gender budget, one of the resource person highlighted. In the continuation of yesterday's session and today's session is slightly different. Gender analytical framework is very important. So you are all academic line. What are the issues? Maybe rural, urban, tribal. Whole India, I can category 3 group. One is rich, middle, poor. So maybe all academic line, we are all middle class. Poor means BPL line, below poverty line, according to the government of India norms. Maybe for the BPL line, if you take the population of the India, 30%, 40%. 40% rich, 30% middle, BPL 30%. As a layman, I am sharing this statistics. If you need, you can take the any survey, your district, your state in district, you can send the students, you can get the data also. Again, the 30% and middle and 30% below. Maybe 40% gender issue is there because of economical power, they will balance it, they will sustain it. The issue is major issue. Maybe in the rich people, they have some issue. That is different issue. Again, middle and BPL line, gender issue is the major problem at present environment. In the BPL line, I will make some category to understand the analytical framework. There is a father, no mother, 2 children, female. One family, BPL line. In another family, mother is there, there is no father, 2 or 3 children. As a widow, she has to manage the house. This is the another case study. Again, I will put one more case study for you. No father, no mother, 4 children plus grandma, grandfather, total 6 members in the family. In this condition, rural, urban, tribal, semi-urban. Maybe you take Dharavislam, maybe who are Maharashtra, they are very know very well, and some people, Maharashtra people are border of the Maharashtra. Maybe Tamil Nadu or Andhra or Jammu and Kashmir, you take anywhere, you take any slum. But in India, Dharavislam is the biggest slum. If you go in that slum, if you see the BPL line, and if you go border of the tribal area, interior area, you can see this type of family. Or in the middle, if any death occurs in the home, the man management in the home, suddenly death occurs, who will take the responsibility? Widow has to how to take the responsibility. Earlier we have a joint family. Now there is no joint family in our system. These are why there is no joint family. So many reasons behind in our society. This is the one angle. If you take rich, top level, big company owners or industrialists, big blah 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 blah. They have so much things. They have a power conflict, or suddenly death, some divided, some loss, some violence is there. It's very difficult to manage there also. So in that angle, with this so many reasons in our India, again I'm comparing to India and other abroad, we are not implementing the laws exactly. Implementation is, we have some gap. What are the gap in the implementation of in the society? You know very well. You even take any university or any police department or PWD department, education department, totally rural development department, Panchayati Raj institution, implement agency, politicians, Nyayanga, Karyanga, Shasakanga. 3, maybe that's why I'm using my language, judiciary, implement agency, like that. The politician interaction, implement agency interaction, lot of gap is there. So in Indian context, so if you BPL line, middle line, rich, I am not bothering for rich. I am bothering only middle and BPL related to 3 case studies. There is no father, mother. There is no grandfather, grandmother. How to take care of the children? What type of gender issue they faced? In that angle, I am thinking, maybe you have seen in your university, some students, destitute children, they are studying. How to help that boy or girl? 10th standard or PUC, college or something. After college, okay, earn by learn, they are doing economical system, they are learning. In that angle, at present Indian context, maybe if you argue, if you put a debate, is it essential gender issue at present environment? Yes or no, debating subject. But my view, we need BPL who are crisis, who are violated, who are domestic violence, or who are there is no parents, and at present another issue in India, senior citizens issues. Of course, they are very rich. Father and mother, their two children, they are in abroad, only husband and wife. Maybe servant, they have a nice servant, they economically power, everything. Servant will not take care of the old parents. That is the issue. If you go like the deep study, you can get the issues. In that angle, today at present environment, all this issue and your morning 4 or 5 friends, they highlighted very socially, economically, norms, rules, regulations, biological, violation, power, opportunities, level. Level is very important word at present environment. Again, I will put in our official line. We have a university level, VC level, head of the department, professor, staff, D group, students. Again, students, category wise. Again, in the society, rural, urban, tribal, category wise, minority, SC, ST, tribal, depend upon the society situation. How they are sustaining. They need food, depend upon food. In that angle, gender analytical framework is very important, and gender issue is very important in India and throughout the world. So we have to gender analytical framework related to the women empowerment. Of course, men, they will sustain, somehow he will sustain. What about women? It's a question mark. I'm sorry. In that angle, today my session, what, why, maybe relationship, husband and wife relationship, mother and child relationship, father and child relationship, VC and HOD relationship, head of the department, professor relationship, head of the department, assistant professor relationship, assistant professor and student relationship, and HOD student relationship, society children relationship, neighbor relationship, or is family relationship. In that angle, relationship is very important. In the framework, what type of tools are there? We have to, with relation, with good tools, we have to do women empowerment. All universities, they are doing academic line. Even women studies, they are doing women empowerment. Economics, they are also doing, economics department, they are also doing women empowerment. Again, all subjects doing empowerment of the students. Again, in the students empowerment, women empowerment is very important topic at present environment. Maybe you can sometime, maybe state government, I will ask you some question papers. You prepare a question paper related to the developmental program, you put gender issue, you put a gender course and other things. So like that, in that way, when you are putting the question paper, knowledge, skill, attitude. Knowledge, skill, attitude is very, 3 subject is very important in all field, knowledge, skill, attitude. Whole gender analytical framework is depend upon knowledge, skill, and attitude. The relationship, what type of attitude is there? Power, what type of power is there? What is his attitude? How he is implementing? How he is receiving beneficiary? That benefit. So he has the beneficiary has the skill. Widow child has skill. After finishing the 10th standard, they have skill. So like that, we have to think and implementation. These are the situation. The importance of the gender analysis of the project planning. Whatever it may be, our subject, we are planning the implementation, projects and implementation and evaluation. Monitoring and evaluation is very important. After finishing this session, I can do evaluation. How you learn, how you are implementation. Face to face, I am planning to do this exercise, but you are online. It's okay. Maybe you are doing your evaluation after getting the result. Maybe a degree or master degree or PU, you got a 100% result, you are satisfied. Oh, my all student passed. It's good. How many gold medal got it? That's rich. That's different. Even BPL student, destitute children, very normal. First year he has a less marks. This year he has a scored distinction. You feel happy. Madam, I got your subject very nice number. You feel happy. So this is the evaluation. We need some time. The program you are implementing, we need 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. And what type of tool we are using for the research and study in our development. Overall empowerment you are doing. Almost all your subject, I am repeating some information from the university angle. Whatever you teach me, I am sharing with you. That's all. There is nothing new. Okay. Meaning of gender.
Lunch break e break allina.
Yes, madam. So already my colleague highlighted relation between the men and women. Maybe perception or material, how your angle you are seeing, and gender is not determined the biological. Of course, biological is also very important. In the biological aspect, as a students in girls, what type of basic need in the school? What type of basic need in the university? What type of basic need in the college? What type of basic need in the home? What is the security? As a result, sexual characters of either women or men, a puberty stage, both boy or girl, how to take care boy or girl in the puberty stage. Especially turning point, maybe when they 10th standard, first PUC, second PUC is very turning point. See boy or girl. Maybe you have some children in 10th standard, PUC standard, you are taking a lot of care. PUC is the second PUC is the turning point. Again, their boy has to go or girl has to go. Science, doctor, no, don't go far away. Take here only. You try, you score marks. We take this medical college, this engineering college. As a parents, we are putting the pressure to the children's. Is it gender issue? Depend upon the family. Question mark. Again, hierarchy system. Rich, middle, poor. Poor, how to go far away? What is the hostel facilities? What is the economical situation? Rich he can manage, middle can manage. The question is BPL line and also middle line. Only one child. Can I send it or not? Again, it's a question mark. It's a family issue, family decision. So like that, it's a process, family process. Whole gender issue related society and family. And this process, finally, production means outcome. After joining the medical or engineering, good result, good job again. After completion of the job, marriage. Selection of boy or girl depend upon individual. Whole hierarchy system, communication is there. What type of communication? If the good communication, it's okay, well and good. If they misunderstand, what are the problems? As a father or mother, or boy or girl, what type of misunderstanding? So we have to see all the issues from birth to death. Gender issue is there. Birth to death, gender issue is there. Male, oh, female, what is the, you got a child? Is it male or female? Maybe sometime laddu, some code words also using, I don't know. The mother have all delivery time. I am not asking, you got the male child or female child, I am not asking. I am asking my colleagues, friends, relatives, only one question. Normal delivery or cesarean delivery? This is my question. As a gender man, I am asking this question. Uncle, we got a male child. Uncle, we have a female child. Oh, female, Ashtalakshmi. Oh, my male, very powerful man, leader. We have in this society ideas, thoughts, family thoughts, ideas. For the male child, oh, we have a land and everything, distribution, land distribution. Female, only education, and we have to send, marry and send it. She will go outside. Lakshmi will go outside. Ashtalakshmi, sometimes they will say with happily. So, in the BPL line, what is the role of economic situation? What is the resource available? What is the division of labor? Male getting equal wages, female getting equal wages, labor, division of labor, distribution of the labor. Again, outsource, regular, male or female. Of course, nowadays you got a good opportunity. Earlier, UPSC, KPSC, there is no reservation for women reservation. Because of that women reservation, almost all universities implemented the reservation with 33%. GP, TP, Gram Panchayati, Taluk Panchayati, Jilla Panchayati, and Purasabha Nagar, 73rd and 74th Amendment. Rural and urban implemented the women reservation. Now the Gram Panchayati level, 60%. Yeah, you know that equal distribution. Maybe still MLA, MP recently development is going on academic line, you know very well. 1947 too, still we need gender balance. At present, MLA, MPs we need. Of course, the employment, it's okay. UPSC state selection and other any board or anything we implemented systematically. After 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, okay. Why not in political situation? It's a question mark. Okay, overall BP line or middle or above middle. What type of security in this society? Rural, urban and tribal. What is the family situation? What was the government program planning, protection and many other aspects of life? So these are all related to the personal related men and women in our society. So grammatical classification of sex, male, female and neutral gender. Maybe neutral gender, maybe sex workers, blah, 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 or HIV/AIDS patient or anyone victim. We need gender. For that we have to, gender aspect, we have to see the society. Okay, social definition already one of the morning or earlier social definition of women and men, they are among different society. Again, it's a culture is very important. My family culture is different. Andhra is different. Karnataka is different. Tamil Nadu is different. But South is same. North is different. Food habits different. Geographical area, Jammu and Kashmir, weather is different. Kerala is different. Kerala all are educated up to SSLC. But Karnataka, if you ask my qualification, my mother will laugh, 90 years lady. Hey, don't ask my qualification. I studied only 3 standard and drop out. And I married your father in the age of 14. She's 13 year I matured and I married your father. This is the earlier situation, not now. Lot of changes. The family situation, my family background. I have only one sister for 3 brothers. Again, my sister is protected. So depend upon joint family system, there is no gender issue earlier. But different issue also there in that. You ask your grandmother or your parents, they will highlighted earlier gender issues. Working situation, women, sexual harassment, that is the issue. That is our society, culture. Depend upon the age and what type of resource is there. Very, very important. Family resource, community resource, government resource, or in the university resource for the education. Can I get a hostel in the city? Of course. After 5 years, lot of improvement. At least working women's hostel and other things is there. Even working women's also, if you transfer one place to another, state to state, it's a question. Railway department, no problem. All quarters is there. Some area, some issue now, if government is sort out. Specific impact of the global economy. Now IT sector is the biggest issue. And we have to concentrate on more. I can put a one question here. In the government sector, if you take marriage or divorce, only 1%. If you take IT sector, I conducted one study 15 years back, 25% divorce. At present, I don't know. You can take PhD also. Comparative study on diverse comparative study on government sector and IT sector. Best PhD subject. How to prevent? That's also one of the subject. So gender relation depend upon culture, society, responsibility of the person, and related to the women and men. So both are very important in the society. So all my colleagues highlighted very nice information morning. When I put the question, say men and women is very important in the, of course, this data is old data, sex ratio for 1,000. Maybe I can put some census documents. You can go website or internet, you may be a lot of changes. Maybe Kerala is exception. Throughout India, if you take any data, Kerala is exception. But other states documents, it's very important. Again, in the analytical framework, very, very important practical gender needs. Every home. For example, I can give one case study. Father is doctor, mother is doctor. They have two children, male and female. Male is different and female girl, female baby, the environment is different. Because they are rich, they will manage different way. Maybe they will prepare home food or outside food. She will demand something. Or boy or girl, both are there in the home, both are working, they need TV or mobile at present environment. That's also issue there. They are seeing only mobiles and TV. They are not reading properly. This is the, again, issue of the family. Depend on the rich family issue, middle class issue. BPL line, I'm not even getting food. How can I read it and write it? BPL line question for boy and girl. Even destitute, there is no father, mother, there is no income. I have to go and work any house as a girl child. I have to get something food to my grandma and grandfather, and I have to go class afterwards. This is the another situation. So in this all aspect, we have a midday meal program government implemented. So condition of the women experience, all are women's, even if you are coming before coming to the morning, this training, maybe you wake up 5 o'clock, prepare the food, give the box to your husband, children's, everything, and you have to give the medicine to your parents, and you have to join the role and responsibility of the mother, role and responsibility of the father, role and responsibility, traditional situation family, what type of gender role is there, who is the responsibility, what type of practical situation is need, maybe food, minimum in the planning. What is planning? Basic needs we have to provide in the planning, food, shelter, cloth, health, etc. Minimum need related to the gender. Throughout India, this is the issue. Food, at present we need food, education, shelter, health. Afterwards, economic. If you have economic, it will continue the environment situation. So we need, for the BPL or middle or above, we need so many laws, good laws. We need some projects and we have to implement. What type of need is required in the society? Urban, rural, tribal. And what is the role in the gender in that project implementation? What type of budget, gender budget we need? This gender gap can fill up by the gender budget. The planning committee has to think it and implementation. For example, gender budget university, there is no accommodation for the hostel. There is no hostel earlier. Now we have a hostel facilities. what type of budget is required. So you have to plan like that and you have to implementation. This practical gender need depend upon individual, need depend upon individual community, need depend upon individual society. Again, the need is rural need is different, semi-urban is different, tribal is different, metropolitan city need is different. Depend upon the need of the family and need of the woman, need of the girl child. We have to involve the process in the society system. What type of resource available? How to access the resource compared to male and female. So we have to address the practical gender needs can be a systematic way of approach and implementation in the department program in the university or the planning commission or the department. Maybe implementation of the department, health department, women and child development, there are so many departments, 40 to 50 department is Jilla Panchayat system or the revenue system or the PWD, whatever it may be. We have to implement systematically women development programs. In that way, overall, some view and analyze the gender issue. How to, of course, power, what type of power, what level implementation, what level need, what are the gender issue, control by whom, private sector, government sector, family, individual family, male or female, mother is controlling, father is controlling in the society. Again, I am putting a control, I am putting a one question. Maybe in this batch, majority lady participants are there. They have the joint account. They have the property name is there, woman name or man name. Again, if I ask, or maybe the salary is joint account. These are the question in the middle level. If you take BPL, APL, it's a question mark. How much land ownership in India, women? 1%, 2%, 3%, 5%. Earlier only 2%. Nowadays, after 33% reservation, maybe 10 to 20% improved. Joint account. Earlier joint account. Now at present individual account. After self-help group started, we have individual all account. Women accounts is good. Again, the loan repayment of the men or women in the government program, DRDO, IRDP program, full failure of the men. 100% recovery by the women, individual program, individual scheme. So like that, public, how to control the resource, the labor class income, daily wages, equal wages is there or not in the labor department? Agriculture field implementation is right or not? Or as a educated, so many, we are taking 6 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours in our servant, female servant, she will get the wages. Maybe we are paying per month 2,000 or per day 100 or 200 or 800. She will get the wages properly, male or female, boy or girl or lady. It's a question mark, income. Okay, biological body controlled by biological suggestion. Almost all you have experience in biological. I don't know. I don't like to explain all this biological issue. It's very important, but biological issues is very important at present. We need minimum need of the for the students, children's, and puberty stage. Even afterwards, also in the hospital delivery time, hospital facilities. Again, I will put a one question. If we go rural PSC, normal delivery. If you go nursing home, cesarean. Why this gender issue? BPL line, normal delivery. Rich, cesarean. Why this discrimination? These are the latest discrimination. How to prevent it? We have so many laws. Why we are not implementing? Why the gap? Who is the implement agency? So many questions. Where, when, how? Question is related to the gender issue. Control by whom? What are the resources? What type of corruption is there? Who will control? Politician will control? Implement agency will control? What type of law for the control? Legal structure, maybe legal class, some class, they will share the gender related legal issue. So overall relationship in the programs, in the society, male and female relationship, whatever the program implemented, the resource, power, rule, these are the very important. Small figure, why analytical framework is needed. We have to cross the situation. We need convocation. Female should need convocation. What to do, how to do. Is it university role, professor role, family role? We need graduation, we need employment, we need economical sustainability. We need, as a BPL line, I have to, basic gender need I required. The demand by the lady, graduate or undergraduate, or maybe searching job. Men already succeeded in this figure. So pre-request for the gender mainstreaming, local governance, maybe Panchayat Raj system, Gram Panchayati level or Taluk Panchayati or Jilla Panchayati system. Women participation in that Gram Sabha, maybe controlled by the women is the elected representative, controlled by men, controlled by the public, or controlled by the PDO. Who will control? Our family member is controlled. So how to see this situation? What type of leadership quality is there? What type of opportunity is there? How much women is involving in the Gram Panchayati level as a president or member or beneficiary? So in that angle, gender analytical framework is very important. She need education, or maybe she no education, how to train up, how to share it, her feelings. So these are all important issue in the local situation. In that way, illiterate labor women, what type of program is required? She needs skill, what type of skill we have to develop? What she already learned skill we have to develop. So it's depend upon coordination, cooperation, both sides. Gram Panchayati level or official and non-official coordinations. So work participation. Again, you take one exercise. Maybe I can quote like that. As a gender expert, male and female, my wife is how much is working. I am how much per day working. 24 hours by male and female. Of course, official class, maybe you are working 8 hours or 10 hours. You are all academic line. 8 hours in the university you are working. After 2 hours reading, maybe 10 hours or maybe highest 12 hours. And again, you are doing 12 hours work. All professors are who are women employees here in this training. They will come again work 4 to 5 hours, food preparation, house cleaning, etc., children's care, etc., 6 hours. So minimum 10 to 16 hours by women. Out of 2 hours, 4 hours rest, blah, blah, blah. 24 hours, if you 18 in 6 hours, sound sleep, both. Minimum 6 hours sleeping, both men and women. If you compare BPL line, division of labor, it's a question mark. Or in the middle level, question mark. Rich, question mark. So land holding, okay, 23%. Why not 70%? Question mark. Here our role is very important. Political involvement. Gram Panchayati, Taluk Panchayati, Jilla Panchayati, MLA, MP, and so many board nominated by the men and women. Maybe dairy, fishery corporation, women corporation, legal authority, or National Women Commission chairman, whatever it may be, district level, taluka level committee, whatever the committee, again increasing violence against women. Why? It's a question mark. Why it happens? Metropolitan city, rural, tribal, everywhere. Professional technical education, of course, now with so many engineering college improved a lot. But still, is it going harassment? They will get the job placement. Some issues are there. Reproductive issues, mental health issues. If the child is born deaf and dumb girl, what type of environment in the family, what type of program is required for the deaf and dumb girl, what type of education, degree, master degree, blind, what type of gender issue of the girl child, that blind girl. After deaf girl, she completed degree, graduation, who will marry the deaf girl, blind girl? Any matrimonial facilities for the blind girl or deaf girl, deaf and dumb? Question mark. Or mentally ill, who will take and responsibility? Government has to take, family has to take. These are the gender issue. Or in the old age, who will take the responsibility? These are the gender issue. So age is from birth to death, gender is issues is there. And who will household situation? Of course, Kerala exception. I always give Kerala. Kerala, so many of your friends is there. And my request, who are in south or north, you take all friends' address and you visit the community. Just to go your friends also, Kerala or Andhra, you come to Mysore, Karnataka, so many friends address, you can exchange the culture, tradition. You visit your friends, your professor or your colleague's house, you will share this so much information. Festival is different, but all are celebrating the festival. Deepavali festival is very nicely celebrated. Christmas is very nice. Eid is also very nice. How they are celebrating state to state. The culture depend upon culture and situation, family culture, community culture, rural culture, urban culture, tribal, semi-urban culture. So, and division of labor is very included in this specific issue. Specific means needy people who are BPL, who are SC, ST, minority, tribal, deaf, dumb, mentally ill. These are the crises, destitutes, no father, mother. In that angle, or widow, unmarried girl. What type of gender program you have to implement? What is the analytical frameworks? What is the power? What is the resource? What is the economical program for this angle, BPL line? I am thinking as a gender. Still, we have to improve in this angle. Of course, husband and both are doing well. It's okay. Middle okay. Above middle okay. BPL we have to think. Of course, middle they have some issue. Both are going, husband and going, who will take care of the child? After 5 o'clock, they will come 6 o'clock. After coming school, who will take care? There is no grandmother. If their grandmother or grandfather is there, okay, they will take care. If there is no grandmother, grandfather, who will take care? Or in the play home, if their baby is there, they will send play home. After coming from the play home, who will take care? These are the issues. Or maybe after graduation, she got the job in some metropolitan city. How to get the accommodation? Working women's hostel, pay home or something, some facilities they required. And again, another issue, latest, they have only one child, one boy or girl. No, I don't like to send my boy to outside. Let them work here only in Bangalore. Or in the Maharashtra, no, let them work in the Pune only. You should not go Bombay. Still there, tradition, custom. We need changes in that time. These are the important issue. Even traditional system, culture system, our family style, family elders, they have some idea, thoughts. And in some family, they have a good tradition. We are not following that good tradition. That way, they are taking care. Earlier in the joint family system, they are taking care of the babies and senior citizens in the joint family and welfare, security, everything. Now nuclear family. Child cannot alone in the home. 4 years, 5 years child. One person should be in the home. So these are some issue, urban, semi-urban, tribal. Again, deaf and dumb, that's different issue. Specific program required, specific rules and regulations, specific implementation, specific care in the family, specific attender in the family, and all responsibility in the government and family, community, society. Role is very important. Of course, I'm sorry, this statistics may be a little bit old, but only knowledge sake I'm sharing. Maybe you can take the internet, all the data, you can compare your state, district, your taluka, district, your state, you can compare, or you can compare India, you can compare abroad also data. Just why I'm taking this area, sex ratio is the biggest issue. Literacy is the biggest issue, exception Kerala. MMR issue, child death rate, infant mortality rate, birth rate, work participation rate, male and female, age of marriage. Of course, this is the old I said, now age of marriage for boy or girl, 25 and above 30, maybe sometime 35. Earlier, child marriage, still in some area, child marriage is there. Even Rajasthan, child marriage, they have Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, so many program implementation. Even Karnataka, Kerala, there is no child marriage. Tamil Nadu, we have Karnataka, Maharashtra. Even Rajasthan, Bihar, maybe some other state also. Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, some area child marriage. But if you take social issue, like some state, one of my friend from Belgaum, Devdasi system. What is Devdasi system? Jogappa Jogti. They newborn child, 1 year or 2 year, they will give to goddesses. Again, after 1 year or 2 year or 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, up to 6 or 7 years, the child has to hand out to the temple priest. She can beg anywhere. This is the system earlier. In South, moon day, they will do marriage with the pujari. Afterwards, that the girl, 14 year, 15 year, she has to begging. Sometime brothels, they will catch that girl and they will sold out red light area, Bombay. It was 1985 earlier. In Karnataka, they implemented Devdasi eradication system. Why I am sharing? These are the social issues in the state. Sex ratio. No. Scanning, identify the female. One is female child, second female child, third I don't want. Or first female child, second I don't want. Abortion. Again, we put an act. Okay, literacy dropout. Without no going to school, you have to enroll the school. So infant death, 1 year male or female in the integrated child development system. Why 1 year baby death occur? What is the reason? Of course, very cruel method, If you don't want female baby already born in the rural, tribal or something, I don't want that baby. It's very easy. Put like this, close. Breathing, death. Only like. Stop the respiration, the child will die. Female. If you don't want baby, this is the cruel method. Again, the government of India had done a rule. Why the child is dead before 1 year? Give me detail. Go home visit doctor or nurse or Anganwadi teacher or Asha worker. Send the report. Why infant death? After review this, we prevented this bad habit and traditional habit in the culture. I don't want female baby, respiration, stop death. Putting on towel, or you put a kerchief, 2 minutes. 6 months baby, 3 months baby, 8 months baby, death. So this is the traditional issues. To prevent all these traditional issues, gender is social levels, Devdasi system, newborn baby issue. I don't want female. I need a first male. Okay, happy. Second female, happy. Only 2 female, no. 3 female, no. Go divorce. Even some mothers kept the child after delivery. Without discharge, they left the hospital. And if they discharge from the hospital, the baby will throw somewhere. We collected that baby, we prevented, we adopted center, we sent that baby also. We put the hospital and we put a, if you have any baby, please hand over to the health department or women and child reception center, we hand over. We prevented. Unmarried girl delivery, this is the biggest issue in Karnataka or somewhere metropolitan city issue. So infant death is very work participation already, and age of marriage is the at present gender issue. 20, that's why Government of India age also now changing, it's a process. But within 25, they should get both get married. That was my, as a gender expert's idea. Because the children has to settle in the end. Gender related development index, maybe some index I'm highlighting because you are all academic line. We've done so many doctors, they've done PhD. I don't have any PhD. These are the very, very important index. Basic income, health, education. Basic need is very important. Living standards. How the standard in the village, tribal, Dharavi slum, Bombay, or any slum living standard. Inequality between men and women. Male baby, female baby, inequality. Of course, I already, if you compare to gender development index, Kerala is good. But Kerala is good, I agreed. How many people migrated? All men migrated, all women, Kerala. Some issue, gender issue is there. Even educated family also gender issue is there. Kerala gender issue is there. Wayanadu, I visited Wayanadu, tribal area, all area I visited. If you ask local in family, widow is there. Oh, my husband is worked in Dubai, he expired, I am alone. My son is in Dubai, I am alone. What is the issue of the women? In the rural women, tribal women. So like that, state to state, house to house, district to district, different situation. Inequality, male and female inequality, responsibility of the decision, participation in the household situation. What type of decision, male decision and female? For example, a girl is 22. boy is 24. They have to marry. The marriage decision, the selection of for girl, boy selection, for boy, girl selection, who will take decision? Or arrange the marriage, who will take the decision? Top to bottom. Coordination and cooperation. Hierarchy system gap is there. Every family. Again, the family marriage decision taken the economical situation, decision making power, boy or girl. If they excellent coordination, everything is smooth. Otherwise, gap is there. So, a hierarchy system, state to state is variation. Economical resource is very important in the gender analytical framework. In that way, we have to, in the analytical framework, we have to find out the important highlights, important mainstreams. Gender equality is the fundamental issue, basic issue. And in the institution, family is the institution, society is the institutional structure, community is the institution, urban or rural. We need what type of issue in the society, how to outcome from the society in the systematic way, social issue, political issue, economical issue, educational issue. Again, I will put one more question. More crime by the men or women? More prison women or men? Another issue, suicide by men or women? These are all gender issues. What type of decision in the family? What is the value norms in the society? What is the value norms in the family? How you are looking widow? How you are looking unmarried women? Child issue. So overall, what is the development structure in India? In the state? What is your academic role for the development program? Gender balance, gender and budget. Which department has to involve? How to network other departments? Network, cooperation, coordination with the department to department related to the gender issue. Department to department, academic line, department to department, implement agency, politicians, ministers, everything, and law enforcement officers related to the gender issue. You have to think it in that angle. What angle you have to think? Equality, what type of access is resources is there? Social value norms. If you've done a good rewards, good opportunity, equal participation, men and women in all fields, education, economical, social, cultural, traditional, economic role, development role, political role, equal participation, land ownership, health, facilities, utilization. Is it near PHC? Is it near PHC has some case? Some cancer patient is there. HIV/AIDS patient is there. You have to go PHC. PHC can solve the issue of the gender issue of the women or men. Or we need referral service for cancer patient. What type of pain of the family? How the community participation? How the system, government system, state or center involving for the cancer patient rehabilitation. Social issue rehabilitation, Devdasi, widow. Or if they're going, bus is going on transportation, accident occur, some death occurs, maybe rail accident or disaster management situation. What is the role of gender issue for the widow, for the children's? Immediate minimum need is required. Or flood, we are getting the information. We are the minimum, maybe war situation. We have news, maybe the BBC or some news, we have war is going on. Children are killing. or some children are need treatment, some women are need treatment. That is the real gender issue need. World Bank has to involve. Health facilities should be required. Even flood we need. So equal participation in all angle. Development program is very important. Right opportunity, right people get the service benefits. So we have to, in that angle, okay, gender is policy review. You are all experts. Even the budget time, economic department HOD or something, they will review, highlight, they will speak very nicely in the TV. This time 33%, so much budget for rural development, so much budget for the women. So much close. But really needy people getting that benefit? Question mark. How they are implementing? The study done by the universities. How many reports pending in the library? Why not implemented by the government agency? What is the gap? Research, academic environment, implementation, policy makers of the gender issue in the gender budget. What are the gaps we have to find out? In this analytical framework, gender and policy review is very important in the policy intervention. Policy intervention by the interaction done by the academic line, you people, very knowledge and skill, good attitude. You have a doctorate, PhD. You have good knowledge. You should, how many university professors visited the department with the students they highlighted? I am asking, I am maybe 10%, 20%, 30%. Okay. Policy review is important. We need tea break now. I think so. Maybe my session will continue. My question is, you can discuss with your colleagues in the implementation of the development program, how much we involved the gender issue. This is my question. Have a tea break and join. Maybe 10 minutes, please, or 15 minutes. Time management is very important. Anyone volunteer?
11:45, sir.
11:45. Madam, is it early? 5 or 10 minutes, please. I have to share my feed. Huh? Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.